What's going on YouTube? It's your boy Secret, the artist in the top secret.
Keep it real with me, I keep it 100. Kings and queens, yeah, shout out my gunners. Trust no bitch, don't trust my.
Today I'm back with another video, you feel me? Today we doing another George Carlin video, you heard? Today's video is gonna be saving the planet, because that's what we all want to do, right? We all want to save the planet, right? Okay, so I ain't gonna hold it up no much longer, so let's get straight to the video. So let's get it.
See, I'm not one of these people who's worried about everything. You got people like this around you. Country's full of them now. People walking around all day long, every minute of the day, worried about everything. Worried about the air, worried about the water, worried about the soil. Worried about insecticides, pesticides, food additives, carcinogens. Worried about radon gas, worried about asbestos. Worried about saving endangered species. Let me tell you about endangered species, all right? Saving endangered species is just one more arrogant attempt by humans to control nature. It's arrogant meddling. It's what got us in trouble in the first place. Doesn't anybody understand that? Interfering with nature. Over 90%, way over 90% of all the species that have ever lived on this planet, are gone. They're extinct. We didn't kill them all. They just disappeared. That's what nature does. They disappear these days at the rate of 25 a day. And I mean regardless of our behavior. Irrespective of how we act on this planet, 25 species that were here today will be gone tomorrow. Let them go gracefully. Leave nature alone. Haven't we done enough? We're so self-important. So self-important. Everybody's going to save something now. Save the trees, save the bees, save the whales, save those snails. And the greatest arrogance of all, save the planet. What? Are these fucking people kidding me? Save the planet? We don't even know how to take care of ourselves yet. We haven't learned how to care for one another. We're going to save the fucking planet?
That's facts.
I'm getting tired of that shit. Tired. I'm tired of fucking Earth Day. I'm tired of these self-righteous environmentalists, these white bourgeois liberals who think the only thing wrong with this country is there aren't enough bicycle paths. People trying to make the world safe for their Volvos. Besides, environmentalists don't give a shit about the planet.
Facts.
They don't care about the planet. Not in the abstract, they don't. Not in the abstract, they don't. You know what they're interested in? A clean place to live. Their own habitat. They're worried that someday in the future they might be personally inconvenienced. Narrow, unenlightened self-interest doesn't impress me. Besides, there is nothing wrong with the planet. Nothing wrong with the planet. The planet is fine. The people are fucked. Difference. The planet is fine. Compared to the people, the planet is doing great. It's been here 4.5 billion years. Did you ever think about the arithmetic? Planet has been here 4.5 billion years. We've been here, what, 100,000? Maybe 200,000? And we've only been engaged in heavy industry for a little over 200 years. 200 years versus 4.5 billion. And we have the conceit to think that somehow we're a threat? That somehow we're going to put in jeopardy this beautiful little blue-green ball that's just a-floating around the sun? The planet has been through a lot worse than us. Been through all kinds of things worse than us. Been through earthquakes, volcanoes, plate tectonics, continental drift, solar flares, sunspots, magnetic storms, the magnetic reversal of the poles, hundreds of thousands of years of bombardment by comets and asteroids and meteors, worldwide floods, tidal waves, worldwide fires, erosion, cosmic rays, recurring ice ages, and we think some plastic bags and some aluminum cans are going to make a difference. The planet. The planet isn't going anywhere. We are. We're going away. Pack your shit, folks. We're going away. And we won't leave much of a trace either. Thank God for that. Maybe a little styrofoam. Maybe. Little styrofoam. Planet will be here and we'll be long gone. Just another failed mutation. Just another closed-end biological mistake. An evolutionary cul-de-sac. The planet will shake us off like a bad case of fleas. A surface nuisance. You want to know how the planet's doing? Ask those people at Pompeii who are frozen into position from volcanic ash how the planet's doing. Want to know if the planet's all right? Ask those people in Mexico City or Armenia or 100 other places buried under thousands of tons of earthquake rubble if they feel like a threat to the planet this week. How about those people in Kilauea, Hawaii, who build their homes right next to an active volcano and then wonder why they have lava in the living room? The planet will be here for a long, long, long time after we're gone, and it will heal itself, it will cleanse itself, because that's what it does. It's a self-correcting system. The air and the water will recover, the earth will be renewed, and if it's true that plastic is not degradable, well, the planet will simply incorporate plastic into a new paradigm, the earth plus plastic. The earth doesn't share our prejudice towards plastic. Plastic came out of the earth. The earth probably sees plastic as just another one of its children. Could be the only reason the earth allowed us to be spawned from it in the first place. It wanted plastic for itself. Didn't know how to make it. Needed us. Could be the answer to our age-old philosophical question, why are we here? Plastic. Assholes. So, the plastic is here, our job is done, we can be phased out now, and I think that's really started already, don't you? I mean, to be fair, the planet probably sees us as a mild threat, something to be dealt with, and I'm sure the planet will defend itself in the manner of a large organism, like a beehive or an ant colony can muster a defense. I'm sure the planet will think of something. What would you do if you were the planet trying to defend against this pesky, troublesome species? Let's see, what might... viruses. Viruses might be good. They seem vulnerable to viruses. And viruses are tricky, always mutating and forming new strains whenever a vaccine is developed. Perhaps this first virus could be one that compromises the immune system of these creatures. Perhaps a human immunodeficiency virus, making them vulnerable to all sorts of other diseases and infections that might come along. And maybe it could be spread sexually, making them a little reluctant to engage in the act of reproduction. Well, that's a poetic note. And it's a start. And I can dream, can't I? See, I don't worry about the little things. Bees, trees, whales, snails. I think we're part of a greater wisdom than we'll ever understand. A higher order. Call it what you want. You know what I call it? The big electron. The big electron. Whoa. 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 It doesn't punish. It doesn't judge at all. It just is. And so are we. For a little while. Thanks for being here with me for a little while tonight. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you.
And there you have it, folks. George Carlin saving the planet. He brought up plenty of key points there. So first, let me point out that how I view the earth. I view the earth as its own living organism, right? So the way that these politicians be talking about, let's save the earth, we're going to be implementing our 2030 plan. By 2030 we'll want to have green this, green that. Bro, so if you guys are going, yeah, obviously that stuff like oil and stuff is bad, but like you had technology way back that they could have implemented where everything operated off of water or operated off of energy, right? But no, they didn't do that because oil was a money maker for them at the time, and oil and coal was the money maker for them at the time, so they didn't want to change their plan. They just wanted to make money. Everything is just money revolves around them. You think they really give a damn about a clean earth? You really, bro, if they could package and sell you oxygen, they will. They will. They don't give a shit about you. Understand, everyone has to understand that, yo, the government don't give a shit about you. You know what I'm saying? He was just saying just now about saving the planet, about them implementing vaccines and this and shit and viruses and whatnot, bro. You ever think about it? This guy, George Carlin, was like Grandmaster Wizard, right? He's talking about this like way back before he passed, you know what I'm saying? And look at everything now in 2019, right? The end of 2019. We're in 2021 going to 2022 and we still in a pandemic. You really have to think about it and ask yourself, bro. So what's really going on? Now they're out here talking about a 2035 plan of green energy, green this, green that. Bro, this is all a ploy. You know what I'm saying? This is all a ploy that they're trying to implement. The liberal, none of these politicians, to be exact, really give a damn, really care. Everything is just to line their pockets, make it even more fatter, find a way they can make more money for the United Nations Global 2030 plan. That's all it is, folks. You know what I'm saying? And they say, okay, so let me give you guys an example. They always talk about recycling this, recycling that. Do you think if you really recycle, it really matters? It's just a weird topic. But Carlin was talking about plastic, plastic here and there, styrofoam isn't going to destroy the planet. It's the people, right? If plastic was so bad, why did they still incorporate plastic? Only stop trying to use plastic within 2021. They should have stopped using plastic way back. If plastic was so bad, why are they implementing these friggin' paper straws now? They should have implemented in their way back. You know what I'm saying? There is a lot more things to go in depth and actually figure out for yourself, because yo, you cannot believe everything and anything that is being sent to you. It's being like, you know, it's being shown to you on the net or like on the news. You have to go and dig and find your own research to actually understand the grander scheme of things, right? So for us to actually save the planet, we all cohesively have to come together and find a way to save the planet, because the planet, like I said, is a living organism of itself. Hollow Earth, who knows what's going down in Hollow Earth? We do not know what's going on in Hollow Earth. You know, they could be having a party and friggin', you know, like, take this for example. I say more times, like, a volcano is basically like a breathing organism from, like, they exuding all the waste and toxic things from inside of Hollow Earth. It's a crazy theory, but I think I'm onto something, you know what I'm saying? But that's just my theories, my thoughts and whatnot. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Don't forget to smash that subscribe button, smash that like button, and for sure, down in the comment section below, I want to know what y'all think, how y'all feel about this one, what other videos. Please send me the links as well so I can actually click the video and like see. Other than that, I will check for myself. And just like that. Oh yeah, you guys smashed the other video. I'm almost at my 300 subscribers. So once I get my 300 subscribers, yo, you guys are going to definitely get my list of people who ought to be killed. You know what I'm saying? So I'm looking forward for that. So without further ado, it's your boy Secret Artist, and I'm out.
Yeah, trust my man, I'm really that guy. Fan no man, I'm really outside.